yeah, I didn't. That's good. An auspicious return to the commentary box, but a return it is. Good evening and welcome. Pembroke seconds today, playing Merrion seconds. League game. As you can see from your board, and if you've been watching, you know more than I do. 37 for 2, and we're in the 6 over. Izzy McLean has taken one of the 2 wickets to fall. This is her 3rd over, and a varied over it's been so far. 6 from the first delivery, no ball in there as well. Brennan and Hayden. Well, it's Aoife Brennan who's going along very nicely. 23 off just 11 deliveries. Much better delivery from McLean on this occasion. Well, I have to say it's an absolute delight to be back with you in the commentary box here at Sydney Parade. Big swipe at another wide delivery. Another single taken through on the offside after a bit of a misfield. Just chatting with Niall here as well. See what we missed. Missed certainly the windiest day in history.
The other side screen still where?
Yeah, parked. Yeah, I saw the sight screen was off, and I also saw you had the Dougals out at this end.
See the side screen moving throughout the game?
I didn't watch the entire game, I have to be honest with you.
Still, you could have just tuned back in each time and seen a different space until it got to there.
Covers to go out tonight.
Still have a subfielder.
Georgia Beattie now with a lovely delivery just outside the outside edge of Brennan's bat. Driven back past the bowler, and you'd have thought could have been a chance, that one. And this Beattie's first over. Pembroke appear to be 1 short. Niall has pointed out to me that one of the fielders is wearing green, which unfortunately my colour blindness means I couldn't exactly spot. Junior nets on this evening, hence the sound of tapping in the background. Nets not quite as well attended as perhaps they may have been in May. Strange time of year, of course, lots of people away on holidays. Well, it's good to be back at Sydney Parade. Certainly better weather than Sydney provided us with. 36 hours it took door to door, from the door of the hotel to our own front door. 36 hours, 21 of which was spent in the air, 22 of which was spent in the air. I was able, thanks to the wonders of modern technology and Niall's work with Pembroke Cricket Live, to keep up to date with all things Pembroke. Oh, that's a nice shot over to the leg side. Loose ball outside the leg stump and Brennan onto it immediately, and she's put it away for the maximum. Down to Michael Sharp corner. A couple of patrons suggesting that perhaps hands could have gone out and caught that in the crowd. It wasn't to be, and it goes for the maximum 6. Yes, Niall's coverage of the cup final was absolutely superb. It was great to be able to tune in from Australia. Although it did mean a late night and a late morning in response. Brennan now has moved on to 31 of just 16 deliveries and is carrying Merrion to a very good score here. This one, not the same effect, but another single taken. 50 up on the board now. $50 up on the board, 7 overs, going along at a nice rate in excess of 7. And Beattie's first over goes for 10 runs. Nothing to see here. McLean continuing from the nursery end.
That's still there because 4 o'clock becoming 6:15. So I was going, sure, I'll wait for
Cracking shot through the offside. Powerful, accurate, and results in another boundary. And Brennan certainly on top form today. A little bit of width from McLean. Dispatched with disdain. Yes, I unfortunately told Niall that I'd be down here for 4 o'clock. Went to bed for just a couple of hours kip, which ended up being twice as long as planned. Hence our late arrival this evening. But certainly the highlight of this first innings, as I've seen it so far, has been the batting of Brennan. 40 off just 20 deliveries. Another one cut away on the offside. This time fielder is in place. And thank you for joining us, those of you who are online at the moment. Oh, this one just evading the outstretched hands of the bowler. Made a good effort for the caught and bowled. Wasn't to be. Wasn't too far away. Swing across the line on this occasion, thudding into the pads. Heavy breathing, a dog walking past the Dougals as opposed to anything that's coming from me. Yeah, the Merrion total moves on to 60 off just 8 overs. It looks like unless Pembroke can find a way of halting Brennan, they're going to be facing a very big total. Lee Boucher went for 3, Victoria Hayes for 5. Lee for Brennan marches on. Beattie's next delivery head out towards mid-on, where Ash Carthy's boot assists in the fielding. Change in the field. Izzy McLean coming all the way down to long off. 2 fielders, 3 fielders on the leg side, 2 behind square and 1 in front. Nicely played down the ground. Well fielded by Ash Carthy. Ash has been a staple of the side for many times. For more years than I'd care to mention. And the first ball I see in the nets, taking the off stump. Nice delivery. Beatty in now, would love to do the same. Instead, just outside the blue line. Wide called. This time just a single added to the total, 1 clipped out on the leg side as you saw. The Pembroke field spread. Alan McDonald, tonight's wicketkeeper. Kim Lee doing the fielding on that occasion. Women's seconds who fell in their cup final last weekend. Another game I was able to keep up to date with thanks to the wonders of live scoring. Wind blowing in from the south, quite a warm breeze, although my only comparison is wet and windy Sydney. A bit cooler than you thought then. Yes, the balmy days of summer appear to have passed us by. We head into August. McLean has one full toss, carted away for the maximum. Brennan moves on to 49 courtesy of this shot to what ended up being just a perfect delivery up, full toss on leg stump. And the despairing hand up, unable to affect the stop on this occasion. Oh, and another wicket. Caught behind. Talking about the junior nets more than anything else, there are Aoife Brennan's figures so far, just facing a 27th delivery. And the most inelegant of shots brings her to her half century. 50 runs off 27 deliveries. And plenty of boundaries included in that. Just 15 years ago today, the anniversary of Graham Mooney's first 50 for Pembroke. My goodness, it seems a long time ago now. And that's because it was. Much better ball from McLean on this occasion. Ends the over. 10 overs gone, 74 for 2 on the board. And the Seagulls are young Seagulls fighting for territory. Wait until Sydney sees them. Sammy the Seagull, of course. Sydney on my brain at the moment. Nice shot, clipped off the leg side, runs away to the boundary on Cyril's way. Beat into a third over now. First delivery disappearing for the boundary. Merrion's rate just continues. Pembroke really do need to take a wicket and take a wicket soon. This one in the air, beautifully fielded. Oh, and the direct hit would have meant a wicket falling. Lovely piece of fielding. Kimberly McDonald just at mid-off, took it on the first bounce and attempted to throw down the stumps. Wasn't to be on this occasion, but it did show that chances will come for Pembroke. A few people down to watch today, not that many, but a few are down. Feel free to come and join them, as that is a super shot. Clears the fielder, Rebecca Lacey, on Cyril's way quite beautifully. Just a nice clip off her legs, and Brennan marches on. Front foot cleared, and then just beautifully lifted over the fielder without fear. Another ball, this time, again, scattering spectators and fielders alike. Another maximum, and this is proving to be a good over for Merrion. Again, the front foot cleared, and then not over-hitting it, but lifting it onto Cyril's way and scattering all and sundry. 92 for 2 off 11. One thing Pembroke will be delighted with, just the 6 extras in the first 11 overs. These two came together with the score on 23, so just short 69 partnership. Which gives me a perfect time to say good evening, James. Tomorrow night we'll see the women's first competing here at Pembroke against a newly promoted and useful rush team. Change of bowling as Martin comes to the crease for her first delivery. This one slides down the leg side. Just as I was talking about how well Pembroke were doing with regard to the number of extras in those first 11 overs. Extras aren't the story at the moment. The story is this partnership now worth 70. And she's got her playing across the line, and Hayden departs. She scored 10 in that partnership of 70, but provided great support to the march of Aoife Brennan. The partnership is broken, 93 for 3, and Lainey Martin picks up her first wicket of the day with just her second legitimate delivery. Well, there's no euphoria there, but there is distinct pleasure amongst the Pembroke side. Just trying to pull that one across to the leg side, and it was too straight for that. The umpire concurred, and the third wicket fell with the score on 93. Well, as is the want, the remaining batsman does go towards the clubhouse and collects the incoming batsman so they can have a chat on the way in. Always thought that's one of the nicer things at the women's game. It also stops the need for a chat once they reach the middle. Graham Mooney is our scorer this evening. I see him down at scorer's shed. No gazebo up for them tonight. Stewart gets off the mark straight away. Sophie Stewart has come in at number 5. Pembroke will be hoping that will go some way to arresting the galloping Merrion score. Nice bit of work behind the sticks. I mentioned earlier on that I thought Anna Lynn was keeping wicket. It doesn't appear to be the case. Well, there we go. That'll show you my jet lag anyway. There's been a change at keeper. Izzy McLean. Oh, this one powers past Anna Lynn. It's close, but not close enough. And just a single taken. Well, this has been a much better over for Pembroke. There's that opportunity just out of reach. So 3 off the over. But more importantly, the partnership broken. Now, previously wicketkeeper, and now bowler. Eva Bremen now 69 off 36. Strike rate dropping below the 200. It was certainly threatening earlier on. And now a slight breeze starts to pick up here. Goes big. Closer to cow corner. 1 bounce 4. When you're seeing the ball this well, something short like that gives the batsman plenty of time. Much better length, but this time it goes even further onto the fence on Cyril's way. Drops down into the garden. They may require... Oh, nicely fetched by the fielder from the garden, but that's a lovely shot and just shows the form that Brennan is in at the moment. Unless you get your line length exactly right here, there's a good chance you're going to be in a bit of trouble. This can be shown by that delivery, just going for the single. That straight race again, rising over 200.
Very good, Craig. How are you? When did you return? Morning. Oh yeah, mind up. When the ball pitches the leg stump and ball hits the center of the
Nicely swept. The fielder is down there and affects the stop. But can't stop the bats picking up another 2.
my hands hit the stump. Very interesting. The fielder doesn't collect the ball, but the hands hit the stumps. It's run out.
Well,
Very good game.
good win anyway. Satisfying win.
I told the captain, if I lose because of wrong decision, right, I'll make sure that you're not doing it. It's as simple as that.
13 overs gone. Laney Martin's last over. Split the partnership. How she'd love to pick up the wicket. Another wicket in this over. Oh, that's lovely, lovely delivery. It beats bat and fielder and runs away to the boundary. Signalled as 4 byes. Scorers with their new laser light signalling back. This one goes down the leg side. Izzy McLean doing a good job to stop that one from sailing away towards the boundary. It is signalled as a wide. Finding it difficult to describe the weather today. Compared to Brisbane, it's quite chilly. Compared to Melbourne, it's warmer. And compared to Sydney, it's drier. But compared to how it's been here, I've absolutely no idea. Today's journey home, as I say, ended 36 hours after it began. Flight from Sydney to Singapore, just the 8 hours. Oh, a lovely delivery. Well taken by McLean, just past the edge of the bat. Can't have been too far away from bat or stump. So, yes, 8-hour flight to Singapore, and then a 13-hour flight Singapore to the wonders that is Heathrow. What a surly airport that is. Better delivery from Martin, just played away on the offside, on the onside. Sharp appeal from somewhere in the field. The solo fielder appeal, always unlikely to pick up a wicket. Martin's bowling proving more frugal than many of her colleagues. "14 overs gone, 114 for 3. Tidy start to a second over. And a then. Well, many congratulations going around the ground, and finally they see the end of Aoife Brennan. What an innings, 82 off just 42 deliveries. She's done very well until this saw her demise. Another one looking for Cyril's way one more time, and she missed on this occasion and it went onto the stumps, and that is an absolutely vital wicket if Pembroke are to arrest this Merrion attack. 82 from just 42 deliveries. 43 deliveries, of course, and 7 fours and 6 sixes and a magnificent strike rate as well, and certainly has been the backbone of this innings thus far. She goes for 82. Maybe Graham was another one behind. So, The next batsman, Bella Dunlop. Oh, not Bella. Nicely pulled away to the leg side, beating the diving fielder on the fence. And off the mark with 4 runs. Eye on the ball, nice use of the bottom hand. This one, a loose delivery down the leg side, signal to wide. They take the extra run as well. With 2 new relatively bats to the middle, one would have thought Pembroke would be hoping to arrest the run rate. As it is, 7 runs coming from it, including that wicket. Oh, 9 runs coming from it, including that wicket. 15 overs gone, 1, 2, 3 for 4. Breeze coming across the ground today. Still a pleasant enough August evening. If you are in the vicinity, feel like dropping down. 5 overs then remaining in this first innings. Dunlop and Stewart together. Oh, very thin edge, inside edge. Ash Carthy does the fielding and saves a second run. There was no fielder there, Harsh. Full length ball. It's played out on the leg side. Attempting to hit that further than perhaps she actually managed on that occasion. Another dot ball. This one a little bit short from Martin, pulled away to the leg side. Bit of hesitation between the 2 bats then. They decide against the single in the end, and perhaps wisely as well. End of the over. Just 2 runs coming from it. 16 gone, 1, 2, 5 for 4. Pembroke will be a bit happier now. That rate at one stage looked like Merrion were going to be scoring in excess of 160. But those 2 wickets making a big difference to not only the current score, but the projected score as well. So, Dunlop in Merrion colours. Not seen since her auntie Amanda played it for Merrion many moons ago. But good to see the tradition of a Dunlop on the field continuing. Lovely, lovely shot from Dunlop on this occasion. Goes for 6, down to Cyril's way, square of the wicket. And again, this one in the air, and it's put down. The chance. Chance goes. Not only that, but salt into the wound. You can see the hockey heritage of Dunlop. Worth an appeal. This one pitching outside off. But Dunlop again looking to utilise the leg side. Oh, the sound of the train going by. It's amazing the little things you miss. This one finding the gap between the 2 fielders and finding the boundary. Dunlop seems to have taken on the scoring rate of Brennan we saw earlier on. 14 coming from the over, including that missed chance at square leg. Three overs to go. Laney Martin will bowl one of those 3 certainly from the nursery end. We've been invited to breakfast on Saturday. Another boundary. They just keep racking up here. The score stampeding on. Isn't that the lunch we said we...
No, it's the lunch you said we were going to.
Okay.
No, that's lunch.
Yes. This one slides down the leg side, as often happens. First ball goes for a boundary. Bowler really under pressure.
Do we play anybody else? Is there any other opposition?
144 for 4. Sophie Stewart, 10 from 15 deliveries. Nicely played out. That outfield looking particularly lush at the moment. I think the recent storm has probably helped in that regard. Another one down the leg side. Not signalled wide. Must have got tangled up in the batsman somewhere.
Yeah. Shot, Donna.
Bella Dunlop picks up another boundary. Certainly has picked up where Brennan left off. Solid stroke, solid contact. The fielder closest to that may have been the dog. Certainly the most enthusiastic. Certainly wanted after that one. Wasn't to be. This shot straighter down the ground. Leave Jennings to do the fielding. We'll keep it to just the single. But it does bring up 150 for Merrion seconds after 18 overs. Dunlop has moved on to 24 off 14 and Stewart 11 off 16. Nineteenth over being delivered by Georgia Beattie from the St John's end. A little bit short, nicely cut away by Stewart. Dot ball, every dot ball at this stage, even the singles. Good results for Pembroke at the moment. What they don't want to do is concede another big over that would take the score up towards 180. Again, another single taken. Nice backing up in the field. Last thing Pembroke want, silly singles to be taken at this stage or given away. A little bit too wide outside the off stump for the umpire's liking. Good to see tag rugby still going on at this stage of the season. Sure, their finals day must be approaching. And that's exactly what Pembroke were looking to avoid But there's no stopping Dunlop. She moves on to 32 off just 17 deliveries. And a very proud, if jet-lagged, auntie watching. Now for the 20th over. Kimberly McDonald to finish out the innings. This one beats everybody. It's another one that's going to run to the boundary. 165 for 4. Even at this stage, want to hazard a guess at what the final score is going to be after 5 more deliveries. This has been a fine innings from the Merrion bats. The innings certainly built upon that fine 82 at the top of the innings. But these two have done an absolutely fabulous job of continuing on the work of Aoife Brennan's. McLean doing well. Another dot ball, just 2 remaining now in the innings. Well, Pembroke have really got a bit of a mountain to climb in reply to this 166 for 4 as it stands. There's nothing to say, it won't be above 170 by the time they finish. Kim Lee into bowl. Dunlop takes a single, and she'll end on 33 not out. All things being equal. Final delivery of the innings. And we look for the single. The attempted run out unsuccessful. They get through. And 168 for 4 from 20 overs. And that is a fine, fine innings from Merrion and has set Pembroke and a very impressive total. We'll join you for the second half of this game in just a few minutes.
Oh my god. Thank you. Yeah.
I said I can get a few.
Well, that's how we lost the original roof, wasn't it? We left it up one night. Well, welcome back to Sydney Parade on Wednesday, the something of something, 6th of August. There we go. Pembroke now in pursuit, require 169 from 20 overs. And the batsman entrusted with that task at the start will be Izzy McLean and Eamon Mullen. Merrion would be very confident with such a score to defend. 168 for 4. Bella Dunlop with some fireworks at the end, scoring a quick 33. Making her aunt very proud. Currently on the phone to Bella's mother, I believe. And of course, Aoife Brennan with a magnificent 82. Bet you it's 83. It's 83. Here we go. Niall will check that for us immediately. 82. Off 43. I knew there was a 3 there somewhere. The umpires now making their way out to the middle. For me, the pick of the Pembroke bowlers was Lainey Martin, 1 for 18 from her 4. And extras, well, less than overs, so a good result for Pembroke there. Well, the players are ready in the middle. Bowler has the ball. Let's see if Pembroke can chase down what is a massive total. 8.5 required. And they also need a bat who can provide the sort of contribution to the innings that Brennan did for Merrion. Well, they'll start with a wide and get that total reduced. Hayden just straying down the offside. Searching perhaps a little bit too much for pace on that occasion. Another one signalled as a wide. Extras the highest scorer thus far then. Now, from the use of the sub-fielder, one has to assume Merrion only need to take 9 wickets here. I haven't seen anybody new turn up. So Pembroke playing with 10. Much better line on this occasion. Super delivery that. inducing the shot from Mullin. Oh, this one beats everybody. It's going to make it to the fence. A little hop as it does so. And the scorer with his bright light signals back. 4 more onto the total. And this proving to be quite a good start from a Pembroke point of view. Oh, another wide. Just 1 run from the bat so far. And this is exactly the right thing. Come over, just have a chat. And that's what they're doing. Just telling us to relax. She knows she can bowl. And there we go. The little chat works out. That completes the first over. Pembroke's total 9 without loss. As I say, just one of those coming from the bat. The bat off Izzy McLean, who will be facing the second over. My only criticism of the Cricket Live thing is you have to refresh it. It doesn't auto-refresh.
Yeah.
Hannah Adams then, left arm over, bowling from the nursery end. First one on the leg side and turned around the corner for just a single. Better ball, angled across the right-hander, tries to put it into the leg side, but without success. The timing wasn't quite there for that. Well, as you hear on the mics, Bella Dunlop does the fielding. Super throwback too. Hannah Adams finding her line and length quite quickly. However, on this occasion, strays to the leg side. Shatit Shankar and Nippy Singh are tonight's umpires, and we, as always, thank them and the scorers for their work. cool August evening in Sydney Parade for all concerned. Straight back, shown to that by McLean. End of the second over.
I've never seen them before. Well, I don't know. I don't like coffee in desserts or anything like that, but I love coffee. So I don't know how coffee-y they go.
One of the things we managed to bring back from Australia intact was coffee.
Coffee Snickers.
Coffee Snickers. Snickers coffee. No, coffee Snicker. A Snickers bar with coffee. Our first thought, of course, was it's another way for Niall to get coffee inside of him. Bit chewier, might last longer. Well, it'll be gone quicker than the cups of coffee. That one bounces twice and is signalled a no ball.
Tracy's listening to you. Tracy's listening to you. I don't like coffee.
Well, one of our 7 viewers then, Tracy Dunlop. Good evening and thank you for tuning in, although I suspect it's more to watch your daughter's performance than to hear my jet-lagged tones. Oh, this one's in the air. It's a chance. Oh, it just falls to ground, slipping past the little fingers of the bowler. Nearly into position, but I think you'll see it's not really balanced at any stage, and that cost her the catch. Ball a little short, and really Mullins' bat slicing well underneath that ball. And as is so often the way, once you get a life, the very next ball goes for a boundary. Oh.
Still won't see it because this is going replay, and we're not going to even see the other one.
And there's the ball after. Now back live. And that's nicely fielded on the boundary. Super work on the bounce. Gets it back in. Oh no. No. If I'd wanted to try it, I have to say, I'd have done so in Australia. But the idea of Snickers bar, once you go to Snickers bar, I'm in trouble.
Right. Or a tomato ketchup. Tomato ketchup in the goodie bag.
Well, let's get rid of that to start with. No, there's got to be something caramelly in there.
Sweeties. The wrapper.
Oh, great.
Caramel wrapper. Put anything on the keyboard because it cuts everything off.
Okay, let's stop buying the Kit Kats, folks.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, here.
I'm not allowed.
No,
I'm not allowed the Star Bar.
that's not a Starbucks. boost of the biscuit.
That is a stir bar.
Yeah, but the boost of the biscuit rather than peanut.
Is it sort of I'm going to try a boost.
It's nice. Very mint. We've got jellies.
Well, that one goes a bit wide, and Hampton's not quite finding the accuracy she did in the first over.
Those fruits. Are they something your granny used to eat? We would have Kit Kats too.
And they're all dark.
Yeah,
They're all dark Kit Kats.
yeah. Well, you get a packet. Some of them are plain.
Some of them are dark.
The plain one.
Just to help get rid of them, I think I'll have one of those.
And a boost.
No. Although I do like the boosts. I'm happy with the boosts.
Oh, great. Let's start now. Because I can.
This one, another wide down the leg side. Oh, the two fielders. Nobody called. That was the difficulty there. Two fielders were in the vicinity, but they managed to get out of each other's way. Nice shot for Mullin. Once she finds her form, plays the same shot again, and again it beats the fielder. Niall. Oh no, I've been watching those as well. It's okay at the moment. It's intermittent, I think they say. Tough over this for Adams after a fine first over. Finding it a little more difficult now. High hit out towards Cal is fielded and keeps it just to a single, and a wise decision too after a fine bit of fielding. Emma Mullin, of course, who had an absolutely amazing 2024 with the bat. Just managing to get a bat down in time here. Well, exploding into action there. Mullin cracking 4 from the first ball of the over. And again, it's interesting how psychologically that affects the bowler for the rest of the over.
Today, I think.
And there you go. Hayes has taken the wicket of Mullin after that cracking 4. She goes for 20 from 18 deliveries. And she certainly has given Pembroke a good start here. 41 for 1 in the 5th over. And here is how that wicket fell. No, could I just see that replay again, please? I think it's an absolutely fine delivery. Here it is, Niall providing it for me. Drifting in, looks, came off the back pad onto the stumps. I was giving her credit for Shane Warne-esque turn there. It wasn't to be, it had in fact come off the pad and clipped the off stump. Here it is, oh no, here it isn't. That brings what looks like to me Lainey Margin to the middle. She gets to face his 9th delivery. Nearly a successful one too. That one just catching the wicketkeeper by surprise. Yeah, you see, just a little squeeze of the hand, taking the glove off. Oh, came as a bit of a surprise. Oh my goodness. In the race for who has scored the most runs for Pembroke women this year, there's tie at the top. No. I'm not showing you.
Yes.
Oh, nicely lifted over the circle, only jogging the first because she knows that's going to reach the boundary. Shot from McLean.
Clear?
The last game they played was on the seconds. No. Yes. No, neither of them are playing today.
Oh. Cheeky?
One of them, her mother is playing today.
A mother. Oh, Isabel Jennings.
There you go. And the other one,
Obviously first team player, is it?
no. It's her breakthrough season. Yeah, Susie Whaley. The two of them are 1 and 2 with 426 runs each.
Wow.
I do hope I've got the right stats because that's a lovely stat. But that's not just in Pembroke.
Oh,
That's in Leinster cricket.
wow.
Yeah, absolutely. Isn't that amazing? Brilliant statistic. Well done to those two.
Sorry, what?
Oh. Spiced.
Spiced. All in one tray. No, none of it was in the omelette.
Now,
What's supposed to be
next
cheese in the omelette?
cheese was officially missing as this one. Oh, just over hands on the fielder on the boundary. Would have been a magnificent catch anyway. And 6 runs maximum brings up the 50. And Izzy McLean, well, she's in the mood. Saw it was a full toss and pulled it beautifully with timing and power. And it was enough to clear the fielder. Nice work, Niall. So we go.
Yeah, the Singapore Airlines food was interesting, to say the least. Oh, I thought that had gone down Willfield Road. It went as far as the loser.
That seemed to be an episode of Spot the Ball. I was watching the screen, so I was completely lost. Short and pulled out to Cow. Another boundary. Just a little bit too short on that occasion. And that allowed McLean to get under it and put it away. Again, I like the way she doesn't try and overhit the ball. Lets the timing do the work.
Where's Baba?
I think she'd be better off further up towards Cow. They were running the width of the pitch earlier. Merrion top of Sports Hub Division 2. Pembroke in 3rd place.
A few points behind there, weren't
No,
they? Lost one. Oh,
one lost. Only one loss for this Merrion side. And you can see why with the batting that they have. Put up a very impressive total. Probably suffering what I would call Augustitis, which is the difficulty of putting out a cricket team early in August as families go on holidays and the such like. As I say, Susie Whaley and Isabel Jennings both missing, I think, from the Pembroke lineup tonight. And Zoe, of course, is in the Netherlands at the moment. Cheeky and Annabelle.
Yeah, she was missing half a team.
Brilliant. I'm delighted for them. No, Zoe was in Holland. Oh, I was going to say Annabelle is over 17 now.
Only just.
I have no idea how far. I'm not asking either.
Pippa died, and now she's turned out.
Well, one person's absence, another person's opportunity. And perhaps with added responsibility, Izzy McLean's going to find herself playing a leading role in this innings. Pembroke reply going along quite nicely at the moment. Keeper doing well to get to that one. No wide given. Yeah, unfortunately, last weekend, the cup final.
Yeah, but August bank holiday to the cup final.
Look, it used to be a good. It used
What day you have, it's not going to suit everyone.
full toss, edged past the keeper. and makes the rope, where the gentleman let it pass unhindered. $63-1 then the score after 7 overs. And Pembroke slightly brought down the rate. That'll be worth having a look at the match centre on. Amy Hunter, oh sorry, before I go any further, Ireland of course played Pakistan women in a T20. Nicely played away. Fielded in the ring. So yes, Ireland were playing against Pakistan today over in Clontarf. Oh, that was a chance for stumping off a wide. Amy Hunter with 37, I think, led the way, although, there we go. That's fine. So 142, Ireland managed. Hunter leading the way, as I say, with 37. And then Orla Prendergast 29 and Leah Paul 28 at the bulk of those runs. Scroll down. One of the Pakistan bowlers, Fatima Sana, took 4 for 26 in her 4 overs. Meanwhile, here at Sydney Parade, that one must have taken the pad on the way through. But by and large, Ireland would have been happy with a total of around 142. Andrew Mooney and Helen Caird.
Would have been an injury.
Another wide on the offside. And then Pakistan women in reply, well, the highest scorer for them was 29. Parvez, before she was caught by Murray off the bowling of Prendergast. We'll go down to the bowling figures, we'll have a look down there. There's an appeal on the field in front of us. Turned down. And Orla Prendergast 3 for 28 and Jane Maguire 2 for 20. Laura Bride just keeps taking wickets for the Ireland side. And she picked up 1 for 14 today. Cara Murray back in the side after a while out. 1 for 30. I see Amy Maguire has been cleared to bowl in international cricket again after having had her.
Maybe it should be run out or something. It's 12.
Fair enough. That makes more sense.
It just looked like a very long card to me. You know the way you see a card, you're used to certain size. So many congratulations to the Irish women. They won by 11 runs. And they'll be delighted with that. They had a clean sweep over Zimbabwe. 3 T20s held here at Sydney Parade and 2 ODIs up in Stormont. CO is keeping an eye on the cricket even down in Australia. It didn't quite make the local news, although Niall's coverage did. It's funny though. It was funny. And the comments underneath it. One team in white and the other one's in pyjamas. It was a fun game, and well, that was one of our most viral moments at this stage. Well, first ball of that over. New bowler on at the St John's end. Bella Dunlop.
With the pink ball, but they never twigged that there was a point at which the team in whites were bowling with a white ball.
one's going to be a no ball as well, this time for height. This could end up being a Donald Klisman over. This time hooked away, nicely fielded. Oh, unfortunate. She'd done all the hard work. She had stopped it inside the boundary, but then momentum just allowed it to creep across. Yep, stopped. Just a little bit of momentum. Perhaps the movement of the earth causing the ball to cross the rope. There we go. Much better delivery. This is what I mean by a Donald Klisman over. There'll be a little bit of everything in there.
Set them up for a surprise.
Oh, an absolute surprise that he put one on the stumps and rip out middle. And he bowled at a good pace.
Just put them right on the toes. Straight through.
Oh, this one is sliced. It's up in the air. Two fielders after it, but the catch is taken. And I said this over was going to have a little bit of everything, and then it has. It's now picked up a wicket. The first in the game after some interesting opening deliveries. And that is the dangerous Izzy McLean, gone for 28. Just getting under that one. Bowler thought she was going for it, but left it alone, and the catch beautifully taken. Merrion will be delighted with a second wicket down. Oh, another loose delivery, and this over continues to excite. For those of you who tuned in when we had Danny Hogan on the mic with Heatley, and his impression of Steve was so good that I was in Australia, I thought Steve had a cold. It was quite brilliant. Steve made an actual appearance shortly afterwards. Down and oh, that's well outside leg. They'll be given not out. They'll get through for the leg bye. So, no balls, no wides, and now a leg bye. Oh, another wide one perhaps, and they'll get through for an additional run. 78 for 2, the total required, dropping all the time. End of the 9th over then. Pembroke going along quite nicely. 78 for 2. Kimberly MacDonald is the bat who's come in. Laney Martin still in the middle. Dunlop's first over may have cost 9 runs by a various assortment of methods, but the important thing is they took the wicket of Izzy McLean. Splitting the fielders. If Pembroke are to have any hopes of winning Division 2, this would be one of those games that they definitely have to win, more to inflict the loss upon Merrion rather than pick up the points themselves even. But if Merrion were to be victorious here today, these teams currently 1st and 3rd in the league. I must say it was interesting following Pembroke Cricket Live as a spectator these last few weeks. I managed to pick up a few games. Sophie Stewart into a second over now. More expensive than her first, but that's a better delivery. Oh, and the wicket comes. Kimberly MacDonald playing across what was a relatively straight one. And it found its way through to the Timbers and they fell. 87 for 3 then, and that after 10 overs. So Pembroke, 87 for 3. Change of bowling now at the St John's end. Laney Martin facing 15 off 15. A lot will be on her now. She's been joined by Gail Bowen. Gail herself, very capable of that. I seem to remember last year, super knock from her. Played away nicely. Bowler had it tucked up, but still managed to squeeze a single out of it. I'm guessing the person who is listed to play on the card but wasn't out there is Hannah Little. Bowling off the mark. Evenly balanced game at the moment, but you feel that Merrion perhaps with their noses in front. Oh, nicely played away on the leg side. Beats a diving fielder. Runs away for 4. That's good stuff from Martin. Pembroke need that. Bowen. Has 111 runs to her name this season. My apologies for my rundown cough. Bowen lies 11th in the run scorers in the club this season. Martin only playing her 3rd game, and she's already more than doubled her season's aggregate. Wide ball, signalled as such. There's a bit of explaining the obvious, isn't it? Better ball. Attempted stumping, unsuccessful on this occasion. Played well in the offside, single taken. It's a quick attempt at a run out. Martin ensuring she gets her back down and down the other end in time. Bowen very aware of the run rate required. Calls through for the single. Oh, just about her bat making contact. It's very much in the balance. It's a very impressive 168 for 4 that Merrion put up and showed why they're top of the league. And this over as well, a big help in their march towards the title. Bowen called through for the bye. Oh, what a run out. The backhander by the wicketkeeper has taken the wicket, and it sees the end of Lainey Martin. She was desperate to get down to the striker's end. They were trying to pick up every possible run, but what an amazing bit of work from the keeper. Glove off, backhanded flip onto the stumps, leaving Martin well short of her ground. And that is the 4th wicket to fall, 96 on the board, and, well, this match certainly tilting in the way of Merrion, and one would feel perhaps the league as well. We're not quite at the here is the league table as things stand level of things in Leinster cricket. You can see the keeper's missed it there, but immediately the glove is off, and it's just a backhand flick, hits the stumps, and the delight on the Merrion players obvious to everyone. That brings to the wicket Rebecca Lacey. Lacey more than capable. However, pressure is on now. More than capable. Has hit many a big knock for Pembroke. Round to the leg side. They go through for the first single. Fielder Bella Dunlop. Just wish I knew the rest of the Merrion side as well. That's Amanda's niece. However, that sees it through to the end of the 12th over. 97 for 4. Pembroke needs 72 from 8 overs, and the run rate now will start to increase dramatically unless Pembroke do something about it.
Yeah, it's nearly suit time, but
It's not
too late in the game, I think.
It's not suit, but it's definitely chilly. I didn't put enough clothes on. I thought I was coming back to the summer, but there you go. Another ball on the leg side, played away nicely. Fielder will keep it to a single. A couple of fielders there, showing how well the field has been set. They're supporting each other. There is the Pembroke bench. Good to see club captain Shauna Kavanagh down supporting the twos. Even this on the strength 2 side. Pembroke closing in on 3 figures now, 99 for 4. And the run rate 9 and over. That could be a hill that's just a little bit too big for them to climb. Oh, nice ball. Nice movement in that delivery. Swinging away and seaming back. Merrion really trying to put the pressure on now. Another wicket or 2. And they feel they're really into this game. Pembroke need a partnership, and they need it now. Nicely cut away from Bowen. Deliberately opening the face of the bat, letting it run down towards the boundary. It will be picked up inside. And they get through for 3. You got a bit of sun there, Bill?
You got over the flu?
No.
Yeah, no, I got burnt in the wind here on Sunday. Brutal it was. I have to slap some more moisturiser on tonight.
You look like a poor Trump.
Who's this girl bowling? This girl's good.
This one hits the pad, it's outside the leg stump, it's only a half an appeal. Whatever else about young William Goyer, he has watched an awful lot of cricket over the years. So if he tells you that this is a good bowler, well, you can pretty much take it. He's right. There certainly is a lot of potential there. And another wicket falls. That's the fifth. It's fallen to Grogan. It's her first. She's deserved that. One that lifted square of the wicket by Lacey. And she departs with just 2 to her name and 102 for 5. And now the game very much, I think, tilted in Merrion's favour. Merrion's march to the title, perhaps. Do we still have that? The league title, league table as it was?
Oh, it's a mess.
Missing a lot of cards.
Yeah.
Assuming that Merrion won against North Kildare and at North Kildare, they could have this already wrapped up. Oh, be interesting to see an updated league table on that one as soon as possible.
That was updated today.
Oh, as of today. Okay, I'd like to see the missing cards
So,
submitted.
In the results. I looked, they're not in the results. So
Yeah, so the sooner those cards get in, the better. Gogan continues. Anna Lynn pumps it away. It will be pulled up just inside Cow's boundary. Fine bit of fielding. Not knowing who's the fielder is, apart from Abby. Cries of her teammates congratulating her on a job well done and 2 runs saved.
Adelaide placing it well to show you that your hot drink is on the way.
Yes. League title missing a few results.
Shit, I forgot your chocolate, sorry.
Yeah, I was here an hour later than I thought, as courtesy of a glass of wine over a mobile phone.
Oh, Pollock's first delivery. Absolutely forgot to let go of the ball. She'll get even more encouragement from her teammate. That's it, just relax. Much better. Stump to stump. Single taken. I'm just very nervous of it. Around any of this stuff. I wonder if Howden Insurance perhaps would cover Niall's electrical equipment against accidental tea spills. I think it'd be more a life policy if I did it.
On you.
Yes. Another better ball. This one just chopped in off the offside. Singles don't matter now as far as Merrion are concerned. They'd more than happily go through the next 41 deliveries at a runner ball. Pembroke needing a lot more than that. On the leg side, Bowen gets into his position early. Plays it out square leg. The fielders have come in from the ropes now. The field a little bit tighter for Bowen. Anna Lynn giving a little bit more respect to. The fielder goes out. This is the slog sweep position.
I think she's a wall, should she? Oh, really?
Pembroke going along at a very respectable rate of 7.9. The problem is they've lost 5 wickets in doing so. Nice delivery, Eli. Oh, that's in front. Big swing across the line. Hits her in front of the stumps. The umpire, no hesitation at all. Sends McDonald on away for 3. And Pollock picks up a wicket. Lots of glances over at the score. I assure you it's at the scoreboard, not at the camera. They know, they sense it. They're very close now to completing this victory. Umpire really didn't need that long to consider that one. There are some deliveries you watch and you think, as it's going down there, he better hit this. And when they don't, you have no choice but to raise the finger and send them on their way. George Abishi, another bat who we have seen make scores in the past. We saw her with ball in hand earlier on, but it's her batting that has come on this year. This could be the worst commentator's curse since, well, last time I did it. Oh, Pollock pulls out of that. Just one ball remaining in this, the 14th over. And a single here for Pembroke would leave them requiring 10 and over for the last 6. Beatty off the mark. And will retain the strike, and as I predicted, a run rate of 10 and over for the last 6 will probably prove beyond Pembroke, but let's see and give it a good go. Right arm around to start this over. Abby England now bowling from the St John's end. Sliding one across the bat. Bowen unable to make contact on this occasion. Bowen connects with the, one on leg stump, turns it around the corner, takes the score into 1-1-1. Well, this has been an impressive all-round display. Just the one catch that's been missed out on so far that I can remember. And some of the ground fielding has been good as well. Plenty of support in the field. Each fielder means there's another one running in behind them. It's been very impressive in the field from Merrion today. And it's been good that they've been able to give so many bowlers a go tonight. And that's on the basis of the strong total they put up in that first innings of 168 for 4. Aoife Brennan 82 and Miller Dunlop 33, providing the bulk of the runs. So 30 balls remain, 57 required. The lights on the clubhouse have come on, showing just how dull it's getting here now. Scoreboard nice and bright. Wide of the wicket on this occasion. It is getting quite dark. This one beats the keeper. It's going to be signalled wide. It will be a couple of runs onto the scoreboard. They go for a second. BT makes it with plenty of time to spare. 3 onto the total.
Notice what's missing from that shot.
What, the sun? Oh.
That bird disturbs play.
I can't believe it did. I mean, it obscured our vision at the right time, but I don't think it would have affected the bowler. Nicely played round. Racing away to the boundary, and that's a nice 4. And just for Charlie, it was a much needed 4.
He's probably never seen one before.
Oh, they have them in America. You've seen these games. It's on that one. Like, you're walking past it. You're quite happy to be on film when you're out in the middle.
And then walks through the side screen.
Yeah.
At least you managed to listen. If you want to laugh, go over and look at the side screen and where all the bunches are to try and stop them walking through.
Oh yeah, I see them.
No run there, despite the call from the non-striker's end. I know they're keen to hit and run at this stage, and they need to.
Who is the non-striker?
Hmm?
Who is the non-striker?
Gail Bowen.
Okay, right.
It's GB and GB batting for Pembroke at the moment. Are you ready to sleep again?
I'm ready to sleep again.
Jet lag catching up on both of us. Nicely played away. But again, the ground fielding of Merrion has been absolutely fabulous. That's Sydney at the moment, 20 to 6 in the morning.
Yeah, I think I'm ready to sleep.
Dublin, 20 to 9. It was kind of strange being 9 hours ahead. Again, sharp fielding. Good work from Merrion. Means 2 a ball is now required by Pembroke if they're to pick this one out of the fire. The breeze has suddenly got up. You can hear on the ground mics. Probably hear from me shivering.
Extremely calm compared to Monday.
Yeah, was that Storm Floris or something?
England continues and starts with a wide.
And was the new game scheduled for Brisbane?
Does somebody want to grab a weight for the gazebo? as there's no weights on the feet. Hmm?
Where's the thermometer?
Yeah.
Oh, it's up there.
122 for 6. I can tell you it's been an absolute pleasure to be back with you. Many thanks to people who stepped in at various times. I heard Heatley and Graham, certainly at one stage. Down the leg side, but not deemed a wide. See you soon, Harsh. Harsh, one of the guys we watched on camera from Sydney. Did our best to try and get Australia moved up the viewership charts. Oh, that's a lovely shot round the corner. But again, great fielding. I don't know who that fielder is, but she is doing an absolute fabulous job down there, saving boundary after boundary, turning fours into ones. I keep meaning to pick some up from Circle K. Nice shot from Bowen, but again, fielded in the ring. And sensibly as well. No chance of a run out, so no throwing. Nicely played around the corner. Again, the ground fielding making such a difference here. Well, appropriate that Brennan now takes the ball as well. Signalled wide. Eva's fan club on the sidelines, yelling and hooping. Bowen cutting one away quite deliberately, quite nicely. Takes the single. She moves on to 10. Beattie with a nice shot in the offside, but again fielded in the ring, and a direct hit would have had her in trouble. Ground fielding has been exceptional. I've spoken about it before, and I probably will do again, but that's jet lag for you. It was great meeting up with the Nick Stapleton fan club. On one of our last days of our trip. Absolutely fabulous lunch down in Darling Harbour. I have to say, due to my man flu, and my God, it was a severe case of man flu. It was as mannish a flu as you could possibly get. Again, the fielder inside the ring, doing the work. And just 2 overs remain then, and 39 required. Merrion feel that they only have to deliver 12 legitimate balls. Some of the fielding completed by the umpire's foot. Not something we see every day. Abby English now, I think, into her second over. Oh, Abby England, no, into her third over. 1 for 7, exceptional figures in what has been a high-scoring game. And again, the fielding has been fabulous. And that is some arm in from the boundary too. The two fielders down there combining beautifully. Credit to the first one. But that is some arm from Bella Dunlop. Pulled away on the leg side. This time finds the gap and finds the boundary, and that takes Beattie onto 17. Pembroke onto 136. It's been a spirited reply. It has to be said. It looks like the better team coming out on top. This one is in the air. It bounces just in front of the bowler. Can't take the effect they're caught and bowled, but can turn around and throw down the stumps. And the 7th wicket falls with that run out. Beattie departs for 17 from 21 deliveries. A fine knock by her, but this game now looking to be well beyond this Pembroke second 11. A wide one, she could only slice her bat underneath it, and although the caught and bowled was turned down, the run out wasn't, and that's Beattie on her way. And Pembroke now 136 for 7 with just 7 deliveries remaining. Ash Carthy coming out, role of finisher. And English now is 13 runs coming from her 17 deliveries. Here is her 18th now. No run taken. So Pembroke will need 33 from just 6 deliveries. The scoreboard now exceptionally bright. Unlike some of the people parking in the car park at Pembroke these days. Final over then will be bowled from the nursery end. Could really do with putting the floodlights on now. No run taken. Now Pembroke needs snookers. Well, the decision is given. Bat isn't entirely happy, but she's on her way. And the 8th wicket falls with just 4 balls remaining, and Pembroke still 33 away from victory. Here is the dismissal of Ash Carthy.
out in advance. You weren't here anywhere close to early enough for me to think about putting a camera down the far end.
No. Leave Jennings now. Part of what I suspect is the highest run-scoring family in women's cricket. Well, she's taken a stance well outside off stump, exposing that leg stump, but steps across. And 3 balls remain then. Again, very cross stump stance, but she does step back and then cuts one past the outstretched keeper's hand. It runs down towards us here at the tent. It will again be fielded inside the boundary. More runs saved. But Jennings off the mark with 2. And she's bowled with the very next delivery. 9 down, 1 ball to come. And I think that's it. That's the game. And this is how it ended. Trying to play a straight bat to it, but that stance outside off meant that she was moving backwards. And that is the game, and Merrion therefore have won by 30 runs. Well, many thanks to those of you who joined us this evening. We hope you enjoyed this women's seconds game, and Merrion's march to the title continues. It's now very dark. I'm sure Noel will take you through the cards, but I, for one, will step away and talk to you again tomorrow when it's the women's firsts who are playing against Rush at 5:45, and I promise to be on time this time.
Because you can see that like at like 3 o'clock, so like there's no point. Yeah, no.
Is he getting the bus home?
No, I'm not getting the bus home.
Get the bus down tonight.
Huh?
Get the bus down tonight.
Oh, I thought he was getting the bus
Oh,
home
no.
now. That'd be a bit dodgy going home on the bus on his own, being his side. Oh. I thought it was switched off, sorry.